Welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Let's continue from where we left off. And I have just, between the previous episode and this one, kind of increased the room below over here that we can extend this farm area. We have 9 farming plots and it will be 18. I will remove these 4 and we'll have 9 more over there. But that can wait. Today's episode I have over here in my blueprint area. Come on, I want in my factory. I have this SV-E2 CWV Explorer, and this is my target for my next level small vessel. And today's episode, this is pretty much getting the resources to it. If you have checked the previous one of the good ways in Empyrion to get the resources, it's after having your small vessel and following the steps that I did in the previous episode, that you can go in outer space, you can go and mine the asteroids. And that's why I have here 3 portable constructors, and I am getting a lot of ingots. Look at this, almost 3,000 ingots of silicon. We have 1,000 of iron and almost 2,000 of copper. Just a small thing, if you don't know why I'm using the portable constructors, you can craft the ingots on pretty much any constructor in the game, but I'm using them because I'm a ship's tech and I want to save fuel. So these portable constructors, they don't take any fuel to work. So since it takes a while to craft the ingots, if I use them to craft the ingots, I won't be using any energy. That's pretty much the reason why. But you can use any of these constructors. And look, if I want and I need for this schematic, for this blueprint, I need cobalt. I need 386 cobalt ingots. I have the ingots of I have the cobalt ore that I got on the previous episode from an asteroid. I can go here and cobalt ingots can do up some ingots. The portable constructors can only manufacture ingots from the basic resources: iron, copper, and silicon. That's pretty much it. Okay, today's episode, another source, a good source of in Empyrion, source of materials that you can use to power up your builds, your blueprints. It's pretty much deconstruct. If you can get a multi-tool, eventually there is a multi-tool tire tool, which is an amazing one, which I think I have. It's just a regular one, this one here. But this one, the multi-tool, you can go and connect. Am I connected to anything? Let's connect to my cobalt moon. Okay, so that everything that I scavenge, it will go directly to the cargo bay of my small vessel over there. We are going to deconstruct here. Salvage. Let's get everything down. If I get the box, can I make it crumble? To make it crumble, you can pick up like this. It's fairly new. I think it might already be here in Alpha 11, but it's easy to make the construction crumble, and then you can pick up the falling block. And this is what we got. Just some steel plates. Not a big deal. But what I can do is, I am connected. Let's place the plates over here. Let's go into the blueprint area. Press over here, and then we can add. We need 566 iron ingots to spawn this blueprint, and we already have 100 iron ingots. So again, scavenging for materials instead of mining the resources, also something that you can do. Hold on. I have let me reload my weapons. we are going to some, I think this POI here, the UCH Heidelberg, which is part of the quest line. It's always present in any start. I think so. And we are going to raise it to the ground, which is again another source of materials. I can find also a good source. If you have been following my playthrough, you already know that, but if someone is watching for the first time, if you find some golems, which is kind of wildlife on the planets, in this case, in this snow planet, you find snow golems, ice golems. You can kill them, and usually the loot, if you loot them, get some rare resources out of them. Any golems? Does not matter. So I will park over here. It's in the middle. I will start deconstructing. I will probably do a nice time lapse. You guys don't need to be watching all of this deconstruction over here. I will park over here, use my phone, and deconstruct, and keep adding everything to the blueprint construction, to the blueprint that I want to construct, and we will see what we end up with, just to show you guys that deconstructing is also a very good option in terms of getting the resources for your blueprints. So let's get started. Okay, I have just collapsed a good chunk of this crushed capital vessel. Let's go here, place everything here. Oh. Really? We are out of space. Let's drop everything over here. We'll have more space. Look at this. Titanium. Nice. So, now I think here, keep adding stuff. Especially we'll have enough of the iron. Okay, titanium plates, subtract iron. So after a couple of minutes, look at this. Already have enough titanium rods, even more than enough, and iron almost done. And that's pretty much it. I will stay here for a little bit longer. Let me collapse the second part of this crush capital vessel, and let's see what I end up with. Second chunk of the capital vessel down, and what did we end up with? A lot of steel plates as usual. Come on, how can they be? Oh, over here and quickly drop them. Iron, titanium. Dropped something. I pick it up. Well, it does not matter. Let me see. The titanium plates we don't need anymore. Wad them up like this. Even these steel plates done, but all of these I think we can add them up in the blueprint. Nope, that one not contribute. If you want, you can have kind of a how can I explain it? We are limited to the cargo bay of our small vessel like this, and it's getting full, but you can do a nice trick. I think you can go to the blueprints. You cannot add stuff to the production that you already have more than enough over here, but what you can always switch the blueprints. So you go to the and some I usually don't like this trick. I'm going to show you guys. I usually don't do it, but let's imagine that I wanted to harvest all of this capital vessel. I couldn't add enough stuff over here, so I would be limited to the cargo space of my small vessel. But you can go to the blueprints library, switch away from our thrusters. Now it's fine. So we were at the blueprint area. If you pick up, let's go, even the prefab ones, it's going to work. You go for a capital vessel, something big that needs a lot of resources. Let's go for a tier 4 albatross. Okay. Let's go to factory. This is the resources that you need. So of course, remember, if I had here the titanium plates and the steel plates that I could not add to the blueprint, we can now go over here. Okay, so now I can add more iron and even more titanium rods. And look at this. Still plenty to go if I wanted this capital vessel, but if I go back to my small vessel, and as you can see here, you didn't lose any resources. They are all here, and we have just more. So something that I couldn't add because the active blueprint was this one. I pick up a bigger one and then switch to a small one. All the resources are still there. I think, well, again, I'm not 100% sure. I do think that the golems, at least in this ice planet, the golems only spawn at night. They are here. So have this marker. They usually spawn at the same place. I'm not seeing here, but it's day. I think if you want golems, you need to go into the night area. Back. Don't get caught. Good enough. Good enough. Of course, killing drones and looting them also very useful. So, one last thing. I'm going to just take a peek. There. We are going to quickly check. Oh, that's clearly waypoint on the plane. There you go. Clearly, famous last words when you say, "Let's go quickly, just check." Ooh, golem. Forget about what I said about the golem spawning just at night, or at least, or this guy does not know when it's night or not. Well, I don't know if they changed anything or not between Alpha 11 and Alpha 12, but I remember playing Alpha 11 and before, and the golems did spawn exactly on the same spot. You take a closer look. I have this marker here, and I was over here in this mountain. I saw like 3 or 4 golems on this area, and that's the reason why I did place the marker, but I'm not seeing anyone now. And the way that they worked on Alpha 11 and before, they would always spawn in the same spot. So if you see a golem, you could place a waypoint, and after a couple of days in game, if you go to that spot, you would have, it's not only for golems, any wildlife whatsoever. Well, I have to check at night also, or I don't know if it's pretty much everything randomized now, and now they might spawn in a biome but not exactly on the same spot. Just one. You take the very risky. Take a quick peek, and I'm going to get really annoyed if I die. Should return here later, or when when I'm better prepared with healing items and whatnot. Probably it's better to bring a hoover vessel with a medic station, especially because I don't know this one, abandoned archaeological site, but the abandoned mine, abandoned factory, abandoned reactor, they are so big and so many levels. Tier 2. Ah, and if I could find a tier 2 just over here, that would be amazing. At least we have some free loot containers on the outside. Quickly use the drone. Should go down and down, right? So, and the worst part, it's not going down. Part is having some traps. Oof. Really? Up. Already lost. Now we go down. Nice. Yep, we need more time and better tools and whatnot. So here. We have some containers. I cannot loot them with my drone. The orange container? Just one? Well, we have two. We have. And I would imagine that when I navigate down, I will spawn some enemies. That clearly we will find more content. Good enough? Yep. But like I said, yeah. You need to approach this POI with care. All the abandoned prefix, they are usually very big. They have traps. You might step on something, you might fall even deeper, cannot backtrack. Yep. Especially I will clearly step on things that I don't expect to step, because I never ever checked that POI before. So pretty much everything that you can step on, I will step on it. And I'm even refusing to create a test game, see if I can find that POI, to prepare myself. It will be recorded my first time attempting that POI. Let's return to our main cave. Can I find more golems? Oh. golems, but there you go. Away. Right, let's return to our main cave. Trying to you on your top right corner you have the first line, it's the weather. We are in a cold wave, and the second line, it's the biome, and that's usually what defines the place that you are. We are over here, so we are in glacier hills, and if you find like something like a wildlife that you want, a golem for instance, you then know what biome they spawn, because usually the wildlife, it's tied to the biomes. You have several different biomes in a planet. In the glacier hills, but now we are in tundra. It affects the trees, whatever you can find affects it. Now we are in the crash site. It's the starting area. Crash site 1. There is also a grove. Let's go and check the Talon. I remember going in the Talon direction, which the other way, we are going to go east. I remember finding some golems, and at least in this episode, you have seen the 3 ways to get resources. Different ways to get resources. And get a well, I already killed 1 golem, but I have to mark them on the map, just again to make sure if that oh, there it is, one, and another one over there, one on the top and one over here. If you want, you can kill them. I think you get the same experience. Good, good. Can I go and kill the other one? Hello, mister. Do you want my shotgun to the face? Well, perhaps you don't, but well, it's not optional. It's not optional. Oh. Nice. Oh, careful. Oh. Nice. Let's go. We did find 2 golems over here, so I will... Come on, don't die on me. I will place waypoint over here. I will test the golem. Call it like this. And in the next episodes we are going to try check this waypoint and see if spawns a golem. Spiders. Can kill them for meat. Is approaching. Why? Why, my friends? Why? Let me kill that rocket. I don't want these rocket drones to be snooping around my friend the Talon. Kill it. Kill it. Oh, it's quickly, nice one. If it is rocket, can avoid easily the rocket. Level 15. And it's a very nice source of fuel packs, these drones. And even other resources. Okay, let's return to our main cave. Was a nice exploration trip and a very useful one. So you can deconstruct POIs to get resources, and that POI that you have for sure on your starting planet, it's a good source of resources. If you have your SV and you can go into outer space, go for the asteroids. Plenty of resources and not much enemies. If you want, you can hunt for golems. The good part of hunting golems, it's a random roll, but you can get some rare resources that are not available on the planet, like a restroom. What did I get extra? That's pretty much it. Magnesium, perhaps. Well, I think I can find magnesium, some rocks, but you can find pretty the loot on the golems can be pretty much any resource. Park over here at our main cave, and I can turn off. It's missing the front half. Was just some encounters with some drones. I also did open up a little bit this entrance that you see here. So my main cave, I have parked my Hoover vessels. They are a little bit more protected. Down here, we are back. Let's get everything from our Cobalt Moon to our base. Container control, all of this. All of this. And to finish off, I will switch my connection to my base here and controller, and we will get all the ingots directly nice amount. And there is still more. If I want to go to mine the asteroids, I can. And disconnect and connect. Now, what I will do between episodes, we have the iron, we have the titanium. I will add. Really, we need 10 neodymium. Please do tell that I have neodymium. Oh, I do. How many? Can I get 10? Yes, I can. Well, if I have neodymium, it is because I have looted it from need 10 from a golem. So here to the blueprint. There you go. So I will add the cobalt that I need, silicon, copper, and carbon subtract. And next episode, it's going to be our test drive of our SV T2 CWV Explorer. I will show off, and well, you are seeing the resources, but I will show off the equipment and whatnot, and we will do a nice test drive. I never ever tried this one before, so it's going to be fun. So okay, that's pretty much it, my friends. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, thank you.